When you're unaware that you're carrying an abandonment wound, it is reflected back to you through your relationships. When we're carrying trauma that is rooted in abandonment, we have a deep, limited belief that love will abandon you, that love will deceive you, that love is not trustworthy. So that means that even if consciously we're not trying to attract partners that will abandon us, subconsciously, because we have that deep-rooted belief, we attract people that are a reflection of what we have going on inside. And so if you have an abandonment wound, it's very likely that you will attract someone else that also was abandoned at some point as well. And the trauma bond is formed because you see yourself in that person and that person sees themselves in you. And essentially you lose yourself trying to save that person when really who you're trying to save is yourself, your inner child. And that's why you fight so hard and you find it so hard to give up and let go, because essentially that makes you feel like you're giving up on yourself. But the problem is you are abandoning yourself in order to not be abandoned. And the other person is likely doing the same. And then when you add in the insecure attachment styles, because not everyone who has an abandonment wound shows up in relationships the same way. Some people show up more anxious, some people show up avoidant. So when you have two people that are unconscious of their trauma, they both are rooted in abandonment wounds, so they're very scared of being left, and one shows up anxious and one may show up avoidant, that is a recipe for a toxic relationship. And both parties self-sabotage so that the self-fulfilling prophecy becomes true. Every time I fall in love or I feel love for somebody, they abandon me.